Hi guys, welcome back to Bows Fan TV, and today we're back with another video doing the match preview for tomorrow's game against Sligo Rovers at the showgrounds, riding high off the back of Monday's late victory. Yeah, a very dramatic afternoon that saw us come out 2-1 winners, coming from behind yet again to complete the comeback in the second half. And yeah, look, it was a great win away from home to carry on the momentum, and we're looking to do the same here against a Sligo Rovers side who are, yeah, they're right to the bottom of the table. They're facing an uphill battle to stay up. But look, they have grinded out some decent results at home as of late. They've drawn their last two home games, scoring a late goal against Cork, and then coming from 2 goals down to draw with the team at the top of the table, draw to us. So yeah, it'll be a tough game, and they lost to Shamrock Rovers on Monday, but look, they still have a good side. They've picked up some results at home, like we've said, and it will be tricky. But look, we're on a high at the moment, the course, and we're looking to carry that on. The performance up in Galway was very good, especially in the second half. Look, I thought we were a little bit lethargic in the first half, but second half, fair play to the players. They came out with that fighting spirit that we've shown so much in recent weeks. We took control. We were creating chances. We probably could have scored more than 2 goals. Clark had a couple of good chances, and Rooney had one. Before near around the time that we got the winner, and it could have been a different scoreline, and we could have came out more convinced of winners. But look, we got the 3 points, and that's all that matters. And yeah, look, we'll be hoping for more of the same here. In terms of the team, look, like we said in recent weeks, now when you're on a good run of form, it's much easier to pick the team now. I think we might see Colin Whelan come back in up front, just based on the fact that he was so good again when he came on. But look, I hope that doesn't mean that Clark gets dropped, of course, because I thought he was arguably man of the match. Him and Gretton probably were our two best players on Monday. The performance that Clark put in was absolutely brilliant. Could have got himself a couple of goals. He had a nice few little touches and bits of play, and yeah, he played really well, and I hope he keeps his place in the team for this one. But other than that, I don't think we'll make many changes really, just obviously given the fact that we're winning games and playing well. But on the game, really, yeah, look, I expect it to be quite scrappy, to be honest. Look, every game in this league is like that. You don't know how it's going to go. I expect it to be quite even. Sligo, despite the fact that they are bottom of the league, still have a couple of good players. Owen Elding has really had a breakout year so far, and Lomboto as well has scored a few goals, and Jadakiki, they have a couple of good players in midfield. So, they are, it will be hard. We saw that last time we played them, of course. So, we came out 4-2 winners in the end, but we did have to fight for it a bit in the second half. And, when they got the 2 goals back, and we had to push on, and they did make it difficult for us at times. But look, we came out the victory in that one. So, look, we're hoping to do the same here. It'll be difficult, of course, and it'll be a different game in the showgrounds. We'll have to fight a little bit more, but look, we've shown that we can do that in recent weeks. Coming from behind, in games, and I've shown that energy and the never say die attitude to go on and keep going and show that energy to. That's why we've been scoring so many late goals as of late. And yeah, look, I think it could be another one of those games where it's tight in the first half and in the early stages of the second half. But I think what might swing the game in our favour is the players that we can bring off the bench. We saw that on Monday. We were able to bring on Colin Whelan, Rhys Brennan, Bucko. If you're able to bring on that kind of quality in the second half, that'll give you that extra edge to push on and get those late winners that we have been getting. And I think it could be more of the same here. Really, I can see us maybe nicking this one maybe late on in the second half, just given the fact that we'll be able to bring that sort of quality off the bench. So I'm going to go with a 1-0 win. Look, that'd be a pretty good result, I think. Going to the showground, it's never easy. Look, we've had some good results there in the last couple of years, and we won twice there last year, which is, I think, the only away ground where we came out with 2 wins. And look, if we can do the same here again, that'd be great, of course. And look, there's no reason why we can't. We're playing with really great attitude and desire at the moment. Our performance levels have really, really improved. And look, it's easy to say from the outside looking in. We've been scoring a lot of late goals, so that obviously must mean that they're smash and grab and all this. But if you look at the way we've been playing, it's been anything but that. We've deserved those goals that we scored. So yeah, if we can get another win here, that'd be brilliant. It would really build confidence and further propel us into that race for Europe. So yeah, I'm gonna go with a 1-0 win. Hopefully be a good day out as well. I think we'll bring a good crowd down Saturday night. Looks like the weather will be good as well. So yeah, hopefully we'll have another good day like we did on Monday. So that's where I'll end it. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment down below what you think at the end of the game, your score predictions, and I'll see you for the reaction the day after. Bye bye.